So, I saw a post from Sonic the Hedgehog, just showed up on my feed today, and I want to go over it because I think I could give some very valid but interesting hot takes about some of my favorite Sonic games. And I want to go over them with you today because you guys also like it when I argue about things, give hot takes, and invalidate other takes for some reason. That sounds bad. Regardless, let's go over the tweet from the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter. You can only fit 3 games in your pocket. Which are you taking? Which I kind of took that as like, oh, top 3 games, the rest have to go. Which one are you choosing? And I saw this list. I'm like, oh, I could easily choose the Sonic games that I would keep, okay? And I want to go over these today because these are pretty good. Here's my only problem though with this. As soon as I looked through this, I knew exactly what I was looking for, and I just have to ask, where's Sonic Riders? Where's Sonic Riders? What, they have Sonic and the Secret Rings and the Black Knight, the non-canon duo set of games, but not, no, they didn't include Sonic Chronicles, so that makes sense. But no Sonic Riders? You're not gonna include the best Sonic racing game in the franchise? Not that I would choose this for like my favorite Sonic games of all time, but honestly, Sonic Riders, the OG, first one, they had the formula set. They had it figured out for like the racing game in the Sonic franchise. Why did they move away from it? Why did they make it worse? I don't understand. That's my little hot take of the day. Okay, I will die on the hill of Sonic Riders as one of the best Sonic racing games of all time, okay? But tier list time, baby. Where's presentation mode? Hello? There we go. Beautiful. Oh, it's so much easier. All right, Sonic games tier list. I am going to be ranking every Sonic game I can based on the ones that I have played, which I can already see there are plenty here I have not played. E tier is going to be, I haven't played it. What have I done to myself? We're going to be here forever. You know, let's just blast through it. Quite literally. Sonic the Hedgehog, GBA remake, GBA port from the Sega Genesis. I have not played this. What on... I'm assuming this is a Sonic rhythm game. Have not played it. Sonic Jam? Haven't played this either. This looks like... What is this? Is this Sonic... This looks like a Sonic mobile game. Is this Sonic 4 on the mobile phone? On, like, iPhone? Because it looks like it has, like, the little cursors that you can see here and there for, like, jumping or spin dashing or moving. This looks like Sonic 4 for, like, the phone. Yeah, I haven't played it regardless. I also would not ever want to really play any Sonic mobile game unless I'm that desperate. Sonic CD... I didn't play the OG, but I thought it was pretty solid. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Sonic Pinball Party. That's what this was. Oh my god. This was a nightmare to play. It was just pinball with some weird plot line of like Dark Tails. I remember being stuck on like the Dark Tails like boss character where you had to get a certain score. I'm putting this in D tier. I don't know what this was, but I did not like it even when I was a huge Sonic fan as a kid. Sonic Advance 3. I did play the Sonic Advance series. I played 1, 2, and 3. We all know the second one is the best for me. I would argue that Sonic Advance 3 is the second best. I'm putting this in A tier. So with that in mind, let's look for Sonic Advance. This is Sonic Advance 1. That goes in B tier. Sonic Advance 2, wherever you are, that's going to go in S tier. We'll find it when we find it. That's all. That is my ranking of the Sonic Advance series, in my opinion. That fucking awful. How dare they? They had the right concept for a Kinect Sonic Riders game. They did, but you just can't play it. It literally does not work. I don't know what... I've seen gameplay of Sonic Free Riders with people playing it. How the fuck do you get it to work? It doesn't work. It doesn't register at all with the movements or actions you're doing on the Kinect. They had a concept. They had it there, but you can't play the game. Also, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I'm gonna put in B tier. I'm just going through this tier list randomly, okay? That's my plan. I like the 2D Sonic games. Actually, you know what? Sonic CD, I'll put it in A tier. I liked it better than Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was a pretty good game too. I enjoyed it. Chaotix, never played it. Heard okay things about it. Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 games? Dude, I just remember the OG Sonic in the Olympic Games. That's it. Back when Sonic Central was like a website to get Sonic news. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. All right, Sonic Battle. I liked this. I thought it was pretty neat. I thought it was just a weird fever dream, though. It was a good attempt at an actual fighting game on the Game Boy Advance. I'm actually going to put it in B tier. I thought it was pretty solid. Sonic Blast, never play. Oh, fuck it. Immediate S tier. Sonic Gems collection, masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece. 10 out of 10. It was how I got to play, not even joking, it is literally how I got to play all of the OG 2D Sonic games. And how I got introduced to Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, how I got introduced to the comics, because they had previews for those. It's how I got to play Mean Bean Machine, how I got to play Sonic Spinball. Oh my god. So good. I think this is our first S tier, but we'll have plenty more in the S tier. I'm just saying. Sonic Jam, never played it. Sonic Mania, as much as I'm not a fan of 2D Sonic games, I'm putting it in A tier. I like it just as much as Sonic CD. Sonic 06. Oh no. You're gonna hate me for it, but I'm putting it in A tier. I have nostalgic feelings of the game. Okay, here's my experience with Sonic 06. I strictly wanted to get an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 3 just to play this game. I was that much of a Sonic fan. I thought it was a pretty good and fun experience getting to finally play through this game that I gassed myself up, hyped myself up for a long time, because after like a year or two, I was finally able to get an Xbox and finally able to get the Xbox 360. So I played Sonic 06, had a good time with it. I saw all the trailers. I feel like it very much encapsulated how I was feeling with the game. Story was weird, writing was weird. Don't know why I had to find the captain, but I enjoyed it. Sonic 4, never played it. I don't think I ever will play it. I've never played a Wii U game in my life, so anything on the Wii U is immediately going in never played tier before. Sonic Advance 2, there you are, S tier. Beautiful. We have fond memories of you. What is this? Sonic N? I've never played that. Sonic 2, I'll put that... Wait, Sonic the Hedgehog... Wait, what's the difference between this and the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 we already have there? I've never played it. I've never played this one, I guess. I don't know what Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Master System is. Or the Sega Master System. Is that just Sonic 2? But like with a different coat of paint on it? Well, I've never played it. I've only played this one. I recognize this box art because I played this before. Sonic Adventure? Oh, baby! Yes, A tier. But Sonic Adventure DX? Also A tier. Actually, wait a minute. I never played the original Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast, so I gotta put that down here. I played Sonic Adventure DX only. I've only ever played the Sonic Adventure series on the GameCube, because that's how I was introduced to it via Sonic Gems collection on the GameCube. This is how, literally, this whole game, exploring everything they had on here, was how I got introduced to so many different Sonic games. Because I literally ended up playing Sonic Heroes, then Sonic Gems Collection, and then I learned all these other games existed. Also, this is the only Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games game that I played. I'm putting this in C tier, because I have some fond memories of it, but it was okay. Jesus. I played a little bit of it and hated every single experience with it. we don't need to say anything about Sonic Chronicles, okay? We're good. We're good. What Sonic 3 on the Mega Drive? Never played it. Oh, Sonic Unleashed, easy S tier, easy. Look, I know I'm not a fan of the Werehog stages. I could live without them. But Sonic Unleashed for me, playing it both on the Nintendo Wii and then playing it a few years later on the Xbox 360, it was genuinely a breathtaking experience. It wasn't even that I was overwhelmed by all that was going on in the game. It was just beautiful. They did such a good job with Sonic Unleashed. But yeah, Sonic Unleashed, we don't need to say anything about how great of a game it was. I loved it so much. And also, I know a lot of furries really, really love the opening movie animation with it, especially the Werehog sequence. I don't think I've had a conversation with a furry where I've talked about Sonic Unleashed and they haven't mentioned that animation of Sonic TFing into the Werehog. But anyways, continue on. Never played this one. Oh my god! Sega Superstars Tennis, I remember this. I forgot this was a thing! I thought it was a fever dream. I feel like C and D tier are just like the fever dream category. Actually, wait, I can't put Sonic Pinball Party in the same tier as Sonic Free Riders. How about this? C tier is like the fever dream category. The one that I remember, but it's just a fever dream. I gotta bump Sonic Pinball Party up to C tier, strictly because I don't think I can put it in the same tier as Sonic Free Riders and Sonic Chronicles. I just can't. That's just how it is. Oh, Sonic Unleashed on the Wii? I'm gonna be honest, it's just as good as the Xbox 360 version. Maybe it's dumbed down with the graphics, but like, it was still a fun time. I'm gonna say it was just as good, both different versions of the game. Next one, Sonic Sonic Shuffle. That is D tier. That is, oh my god. Why were the AI so hard in the game? It's Sonic's Mario Party game, but why were they so difficult to go against? Why did they make them so cracked at the game? Sonic Lego Dimensions, the Sonic the Hedgehog. I never played a Lego game past Lego Batman, which was really good still. Let me just say, Lego games always turn to be 10 out of 10. But yeah, I'd never played that. Oh, Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube, easy S tier. That's just, it's, for me, it's better than Sonic Adventure DX. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, easy S tier. So good. So goddamn. Sonic Mega Collection Plus? That's like the Sonic Gems collection, is it not? It's the same equivalent of this, but like, because I played the GameCube version. I never played the PlayStation 2 version. If I were to have played it, I would have probably put it in S tier, but I only played Sonic Gems collection, so E tier, haven't played it. Sonic Superstars Tennis, we just did this. There's another one. I'm putting I only played the Wii version. I'm gonna put this in the never played the other one. Sonic Rush Adventure, C tier. I think it's pretty solid. It's not really standout though. Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, never played Fire and Ice. Never played Sonic Boom. I feel like that's for the better though. Because again, never played a Sonic Wii U game for the life of me, so we can just take this one. Wait, Mario and Sonic Rio Olympic Games? That was a, whatever, never played it. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, feel like that's a good thing we haven't played. Sonic All-Stars Racing, never played any of those. I don't think I need to play them to know that it's inferior to Sonic Riders. Sonic Lost World, never played it. Sonic Team Racing, never played this. Heard okay things about it. Where's the other Wii U games if they have them labeled here? I guess we got through most, if not all of them. Hell yeah, no more Wii U games. We don't have to deal with this console anymore. Next one, Sonic Generations. Oh, this is Sonic Generations for the Nintendo DS. I never played this, but heard good things about it. This looks like a mobile game. I have not played a single Sonic mobile game, besides maybe like Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on my mom's like flip phone back in the day. That is Sonic Rush. This is not Sonic Rush. Where's Sonic Rush? This is Sonic Rush. And Sonic Rush is an S tier for me personally. That was a great game. Banger soundtrack too. Yeah, this is a mobile game, I think. I haven't played it. Sonic Lost World, also haven't played it, period. Oh, Sonic Dash, that's what you meant. So it is a mobile game, right? I've only known Sonic Dash to be a mobile game. Isn't this Sonic Dash? It's still a mobile game, haven't played it. There are a lot of Sonic games I haven't played. Or maybe there's a lack thereof Sonic games I haven't played. Because some of these are duplicates, some of these are mobile versions, so, you know, it's... Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games, never played it. Sonic Classic Collection, never played it. There's another Olympic Games Sonic game that I haven't played, so there's that. Sonic Generations, Xbox 360, S tier. S tier. In fact, is going to top of S tier. Actually, no, it'll go to... Sonic Gems Collection, I think, is going to be at the top of S tier for me. Reason why, it is literally the game that introduced me to the Sonic franchise. Minus Sonic Heroes, but like, it's more the point of like, you know, I wouldn't be at this point if I hadn't experienced this. Well, let's see, what's next? Oh my, wait, there was another DLC? Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal. Oh no, that's the Nintendo DS version, isn't it? That's another version of Sonic Boom, isn't it? I haven't played it, luckily. Sonic Colors, haven't played that. Sonic Mania, I have played. I'm putting that in A tier. That's pretty good. Not even a fan of 2D Sonic games, and that's pretty good. I know that's pretty good. Oh boy. Oh, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. This is the one game I was so excited for. When I heard the announcement for it, genuinely it has one of my favorite soundtracks, my favorite score in any Sonic game. As much as I love this game, B tier. I finished this game. Like, literally, I remember getting out. I had, like, extra, like, not classes, but, like, an after-school, like, math program to, like, do some more math, to get ahead in school, quote-unquote. My parents made me do it. I remember getting out of school at, like, 8 p.m. My mom had already picked up Sonic Riders Zero Gravity for me. I got home, threw the game in my PlayStation 2. I beat the whole thing that evening by, like, 10 or 11 p.m. I beat the whole thing. To say I was disappointed was a bit of an understatement. It was cool. Conceptually, it was cool. I like the game, but it just didn't deliver. That's all. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing with Banjo-Kazooie? Okay, never played that. Another Sonic, Mario and Sonic Olympic Games game, never played that. Sonic Colors, never played that. Another Olympic Games game, never played that. Sonic CD Remake, I did play this. I'm still putting it in A tier. Okay, even though I never played the OG Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, I did play it on Sonic Gems Collection, and I thoroughly enjoyed it for a nice little puzzle game. It got really hard, but I enjoyed it. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Sonic Drift 2, never played it. This is the Master System PC version of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, never played it. Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games. I did play the Wii version. I also played the DS version. DS version, did not like it. It seemed neat, but just didn't really like it. Wacky Worlds? Never played that. Sonic Spinball, I did play a little bit. The noises in the game when you hit certain things were really fucking loud for some reason, and it hurt my ears. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Doesn't mean it was bad either. It just hurt my ears. Sonic Triple Trouble? Never heard of that. Game Gear, oh my. Sonic Drift, never played it. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, that was just a great game. I'm putting it in A tier. I enjoyed it. Sonic Labyrinth? You weren't kidding, there is a Sonic Labyrinth. Oh, I've never heard of it or played it. Sonic the Hedgehog's Game World, never played that either. Sonic Forces, unfortunately I've played this. It's a D tier for me, or low tier. Look, I got to make my Sonic DeviantArt Sona. That was cool. But that was it. Sonic Heroes, easy S tier. It's got to go above Generations, at least for me. Sonic Heroes in the S tier is perfect. Some people might not like it. I loved it. I remember being a kid and seeing the gameplay trailers for Sonic Heroes. This is back before I knew any of the characters. I thought Shadow the Hedgehog was a girl. I don't know why. I looked at it and thought, oh, Shadow's a girl. And then I hear him speak and I'm like, oh, Shadow's not a girl. I'm just dumb. Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis Game Boy port? Didn't we already rank this before? Oh, I just grabbed it from E tier. I'm a dummy. Never mind me. Sonic Adventure 2. The OG Sonic Adventure 2. I never played it. I only played the GameCube versions. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Sonic Adventure Director's Cut. So unfortunately didn't play the OG on the Dreamcast, I think. Sonic Adventure 4, not Adventure 4. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2? Never played. Sega Heroes? This looks like a gacha game. I can already see the mobile phone advertisements for it. I'm kind of glad I didn't play it. Sonic Sega Genesis Collection. I remember seeing this in the store and wanting to get it strictly so I could play the Sonic portion of it. I was like, Mom, Sonic's in this game. Can I please play this game just to play as Sonic? I don't care about anything else with it. And she saw the rating on the game because it was a collection of other games. She's like, no, you cannot play it because this is a rated, I think, T for teen game. Yeah, T for teen. So she was like, you can't play it. I'm like, but Mom, I just want to play for Sonic. A little bit of a disappointment with that story, but regardless. Never played it. What the hell? Sega Sonic the Hedgehog? I don't know what that is. Haven't played it. Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm putting an S tier. I liked it. I liked this game. I know it's not great, but it's just that fun to me. OG Sonic Spinball Master System? Nope. Sonic the Hedgehog 16-bit cartridge? No. Don't know what that is. Haven't played it. Don't know what this is. Haven't played it. Sonic 3D. I don't know what that is, but I haven't played it. Never played these. Sonic and Knuckles. I think I did play this. Yeah, I did play it on the Sonic Gems collection. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I think all the 3D Sonic games that were very notable and I enjoyed, I'm gonna put in A tier. The ones that I thought were okay, I'm gonna put in B tier. Sonic and the Black Knight, I have only seen gameplay of. I've never played, so I gotta put that in never played. Sonic and the Secret Rings, on the other hand, I enjoyed it, but it goes in B tier. It was a fun game for what it was. Soundtrack was pretty cool. It confused me. That's all it did at the end of the day. It was neat. The new mechanics were cool, but it was one of those games where after playing it and I beat the final boss, Faila Wala, the god guy, Jin, the genie. Yeah, I remember fighting him and winning, and the game was beaten. And then I just remember seeing the credits roll. I'm like, but why? Like, there was so much going on near the end that I was just confused about. I'm like, so is Darkspine Sonic Super Sonic, but in that universe? Or no? And then I looked up some of like the facts and wiki behind it. Apparently, Sonic used like only 3 of the rings to like absorb like the rage and anger to fight you know, the guy who had the 7 rings, because I thought 7 Chaos Emeralds, 7 rings. No, it was weird. It was weird. I did not understand any of it. Sonic Compilation? I thought that said Sonic Contemplation. I'm contemplating a lot right now, but I did not play this. This looks like a mobile game, definitely didn't play it. Sonic Mega Collection, I do remember playing this as well. The GameCube version, at least. That goes in S tier, alongside Sonic Gems Collection, just in my opinion. In my opinion. Or maybe I'm mixing these two up. Maybe I played Sonic Mega Collection, then Gems? I remember playing both, but I remember being introduced to a lot of the old Sonic games from either one of these, or both of these. Look, I just remember it got to a point in my childhood where I loved Sonic so much that my mom was like, okay, any new Sonic game we'll just get for you, and then it ended up being like the same thing as what I got before, but just like maybe a few different things. Let's keep going. Sonic Riders, first game, S tier. In fact, it's so S tier, it's right behind Sonic Heroes S tier. This game was so good, I was so hyped for it, and it delivered in every way, shape, and form. It was so fun. Sonic Rivals 2, I never played it, but I did play the first Sonic Rivals game. That felt like a bit of a fever dream. I'm putting that in C tier. Nothing really great or not great to say. I was just excited to get to play as Silver in this. That was it. Sonic R, Sonic Racing, oh my god. I played this in either the Sonic Gems Collection or a Sonic Mega Collection. I was one of those kids where Tails doll genuinely gave me nightmares. I remember investing an actual amount of time into Sonic R, Sonic Racing, and I, at the time, regret doing so. I was genuinely, like, petrified when it came to the race against the Tails doll. I was like, what the fuck is that? What in the fuck is that? And it gave me nightmares. I'm putting it in C tier, though. Sonic Chaos? Never played it. Sonic Genesis Collection? Never played it. Sonic X Leapster? There was a Leapfrog Sonic X thing, and I didn't know about it? I'm disappointed. I wish I had played it. Sonic Neo Geo? Never played anything. This is another mobile game I haven't played. Sonic Schoolhouse I haven't played. Sonic the Fighters. I did play this through one of the collections. I'm gonna put it in a solid B tier. I enjoyed it. I got introduced to Fang, there's a polar bear guy, and there's Fang. Don't really know too much about them besides in the comics. Oh yeah, and Bean. Right, Bean. Yeah, the offhand Sonic characters that never got mentioned again. Fang the Weasel. There was Fang the Weasel, something the polar bear, and then Bean the duck. I don't know what he was, but I just remember there were characters that I hadn't known before, which some of them were neat. That's all. Tails' Adventure. It looks cutesy. I wish I had played it. Tails' Sky Patrol. It looks cutesy. Wish I had played it, but didn't. This looks like a mobile game. Sonic Popcorn. I don't want to know. Never played it. Never played it. Never played it. The only one not on this list is Sonic Frontiers. Where the hell is it? It said every Sonic game, and Sonic Frontiers isn't here. If I were to put Sonic Frontiers anywhere, I'd probably put it in B tier. Sonic Frontiers would go in B tier. I think that is pretty much every Sonic game ranked and rated here. Some of the best Sonic games, in my opinion, were some of the old 3D games that I used to play as a kid. The 2D games were okay. Some of the sequels and weird offhand series ones were interesting. The weird spin-offs, I didn't really understand that. And then there were just some downright disappointments. So with that in mind, if I were to choose any of the 3 Sonic games in the top tier that were relative to the original post here, I would have to say Sonic Heroes at the top, Sonic Generations, and then either Sonic Unleashed or Shadow the Hedgehog. I would probably go with Shadow the Hedgehog. So yeah, that is my ranking or tier list for the Sonic the Hedgehog games. At least the ones that I played compared to the plethora of ones that I haven't, which some are mobile games, some are ports. There's only like 1 or 2 that I haven't played, like Sonic Boom and Sonic Colors. So, but yeah, that is pretty much how I would rank all the Sonic games. That was interesting. Look, whenever Sonic is mentioned and there's like a ranking of the games, I just have to come in and be like, look, as a Sonic fanboy that doesn't regularly talk about the Sonic franchise unless it's mentioned, I gotta bring up some of the top contenders. That's just how it be.